We got our bags. Welcome to Tirana, Albania. We've spent our entire 20s being best friends.
We survived university together, traveled together,
Moved to a foreign country together, survived long distances apart,
and made it back together during a global pandemic.
all while making each other laugh along the way.
If we've learned one thing in our 20s, it's that having amazing friendships is everything.
And we want to say bon voyage to this decade in an unforgettable way.
So, since we've been besties for the last 10 years,
Over the next 10 months, we're going to try and finish visiting 30 countries before our 30th birthdays. And we couldn't do it without bringing you along. We're going to document the whole process, so grab your bestie and get ready for an amazing adventure. We just checked in. Welcome home for the next few days. There's the bed. Let's check out the view from the window. We're on kind of like a side street that's tucked away, which is nice. There's no elevator, but luckily we're only 3 floors up. And I think in a little bit I'm gonna head out and get us some snacks, try to find us something for dinner. All right, we just made it to Albania. We are in Tirana for the next 4 nights. And as we drove here, there was just such a cool vibe. This is my first time in Albania and really my first time in Eastern Europe. And I'm so intrigued. Like, we're gonna go on a walking tour tomorrow and I'm so excited to get more context and information about the city. And so far, everyone we've met has just been so lovely and so welcoming. There's truly no other feeling like walking around a new city, especially one that has a very vibrant and unique vibe right off the bat. And I have only been here for like a few hours, but I just think it is such an intriguing and cool place so far. I'm so excited to be here for the next few days. So I may have gotten a little carried away at the grocery store, but they had so many fun chip flavors and a Fanta flavor I've never tried. Good morning from Tirana, Albania. We are in another new city, so of course we're on our way to a walking tour. We had a little coffee this morning and I'm so excited to just learn more about the city and get a little bit more historical and cultural context. How cool is this building? It's actually a physical topographical map of the country of Albania, and it's such a symbol to me of how the capital city here in Tirana feels so up and coming and feels like it's really in the throngs of change. And the country of Albania is actually in the process of trying to become a part of the EU, and it most likely will be in the next 6 to 7 years. So that's also why you may see some EU flags flying around. There's some manifesting going on.
From a singer to the mayor of Tirana, and then all of these prime minister of the country were under that backing.
Our tour guide also explained that Albania is known for 2 famous people. One is Mother Teresa, the other, none other than Dua Lipa. So nothing but queens here. They are very proud to have these 2. Also, kind of proud of myself. I was the only person on the tour who guessed what this walkway and benches and their shape was supposed to represent. I'll give you one more time. That's right, a treble clef and music staff. Comment below if you got it. We just finished our walking tour around Tirana this morning. Our tour guide was incredible. He had such incredible personal stories mixed in with the historical stories, and it really focused on the greater picture of Albania as a country and its history as well. And it gave such a good perspective of the capital city here, but also of the whole country's history and relationship with other countries. And it was a fantastic tour. It is definitely hot out, but we're handling it pretty well so far. And we're on our way to grab some food now. Yeah, I really think he did a wonderful job on the tour of going through a lot of history that is hard in some ways, and a lot of history of communism and different relations within the country, and not shying away from it at all, but really explaining it in a way that makes a lot of sense and still having a positive light at the end of it. And I think that came from a lot of the personal stories and his experience.
Okay, so this place was recommended on TikTok and it's close to where we're staying. So yeah, it was interesting. There's like a little, what do you call that?
Display?
Display, and they're like, this is what we have today. And then you pick a couple things.
All right, we got some chicken and potatoes and some soup. This looks and smells amazing.
It is 40 degrees, so it's a bit weird to order soup, but
They say order hot things when it's hot.
yeah. So this looks good. Yeah, I'll try the potato first. Yeah, super flavorful, very like oregano-y.
Oregano-y.
Yeah, really moist, tender, flavorful, delicious.
All right, I'm gonna try the soup. I don't know what flavor it is, so let's see. Looks like it has some beans in it. It's very light. It has sort of like an herbal taste to it. But it has a really nice like broth base, and it is some like white beans in there that are really delicious. It's also not too hot. It's like the perfect temperature. This is oddly really comforting. I really like this. It's yummy.
It also is nice. It tastes like a home cooked meal. Like if you're like at your house or you go to someone's house and you have a home cooked meal, which we've just been eating at restaurants a lot in the last month. So it just is kind of nice to have something that just feels like home cooked, I guess.
Such an incredible meal. Now we're on our way to Bunkart 1, which is a museum that's inside of a bunker.